Yeah, so I was just wondering, with a lot of musicians being out of work, and clubs being closed down, what can musicians do to, you know, keep at it, or maybe not just keep at it, but utilize the time wisely. What would you say?
Well, I think it's an opportunity for a universal approach. Since they're not pressured by the presence of gigs, they can look elsewhere for stimulation or education. Listen to other kinds of music. Listen to what I'm doing, which is on the deep end of things, but there's something there. I mean, I think what I'm doing is an evolution, right, from self-consciousness to educated consciousness, musical consciousness, professional consciousness, and then, to the creative consciousness, and then the insane consciousness. It's a progression. And so learn as much as you can to expand your base. Use it as a time for introspection and creative education. Don't depend on your old stuff. Don't depend on your old homies. Try to go beyond that. Go deep into your potential. I recommend it. Keep it creative. Keep growing. Don't rot because there's no gig or work. Creatively, continue to listen. Listen to more, listen to different stuff. See what you can use.
And then so, maybe for those that aren't totally aware of your process, maybe can you talk a little bit about, starting from maybe a young age and playing and,
childhood.
How it's, always kind of come from your inside, from
Childhood,
the inside
yeah.
out?
For me, it's been a native process, never looking out, just being so overwhelmed from the inside that it just explodes, it just comes out. So I had an overabundance of sound, enthusiasm, and possibility. I think that's one of the advantages of being born to a father who's a drummer and being caught up in what I call drum fever, just loving playing. Right? And, my mother loved dancing to the playing, so it's part of a cultural basis that is very healing and wholesome. Right? It's useful for a child to be creating, right? And falling away from the crowd because it's creating for itself, so to speak. It's inspired by the process. It takes them out of the ordinary. It's like a beautiful thing. I remember the child rising. I've talked about this before. The sensation of rising, levitating in a sense, but really feeling nothing of gravity, like playing and being happy and like going up with the rising, like being on a roller coaster ride. You feel you're rising, you feel excited. Whoa, right? Because it's anti-gravitational. And music is and can be that. It's a space force. It's a creative force, space to levitate people above their suffering, themselves, their unhappiness, the world in general. It's that powerful. It can be used in that way. So then it's a matter of attitude and view as to what you're doing music for, who you're playing for, and what your goal is. What is your purpose?
So as you were saying now, with the circumstances, now could be a time for people to explore the inner, or maybe, drum more, or maybe do something that they're not.
It's all inside. It's all there. Any suffering that's given to you because of your karma, your life pattern or your life experience, should be wood for the fire of creating something. Any emotional changes you go through, depression or whatever, take it to the piano, take it to your guitar, take it to the drums. Don't just let it sicken you. Play it out. It's a creative function. Play it out. Release it. Whatever goes in should come out. Pass through. Let it pass. Best way to let something pass emotionally or psychically is, make music of it. That's it. Next.